First of all, congratulations. I think you are the first nurse in the world who has received a global award of this stature. So, first of all, congratulations for that. And, I would, as Sherry has already put it in a nutshell, we would like to understand and hear from you your story. Yes, of course, there have been some videos I have already gone through, but then we would like to hear from you, probably you could start with, when you first enrolled for the award, what were your feelings? And who encouraged you to do so, and when you actually won the award, can you take us through that entire journey?
Thank you so much. As you heard, my name is Qabale Duba. I am a nurse,
Yes.
and I'm also the founder of Qabale Duba Foundation, which is a
Yes.
community-based charity organization that is empowering the pastoralist communities through education in the northern part of Kenya. So through my work, I have been applying to so many awards. So I usually look for opportunities on Facebook,
Yes.
especially.
Yes.
So this time, an opportunity came up. It just popped up on Facebook, sponsored
Okay.
advert, and it says Aster Guardian Global Nursing Award. The word nursing award caught my attention because I've been
Yes.
receiving so many awards, but it has never been through my profession. It's just the way, because of the work that I do. I opened the link and then I immediately filled the questions because
Okay.
it's asking about what you do, and then it's different categorized differently for research, for the nursing work, for the community. So I chose the
Yes.
community service section, and I
Yes.
was able to
Yes.
write my information, and the rest is history.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So, but
Yeah,
did you expect that you will win the award, or what were your expectations at that time?
I am very optimistic in
Oh,
life.
good.
Yes, because uh, and then I believe in myself so much. From
Yes, yes,
way back
yes.
when I was young, I usually give it a try, and I never
Uh-huh.
doubt myself. I give it my best. So when I was filling up the application, I could use all my,
Mm.
all my stories, all my videos, all the evidences that I have that why I deserve this. I put all this together. So
Mm.
I was not expecting to be the winner because I don't know the
Okay.
magnitude of the application, how many people applied and everything. But it was amazing when I realized that I was among the top 10 actually. And I came to know
Yes.
that I've made it to top 10 out of 24,000 applicants from 184 countries.
Yeah,
So when
yeah.
we were invited to Dubai, I was happy. Not that I
Yes.
knew I would be the winner, but I was happy. Finally, I'm going to my dreamland. The
Okay.
villager is visiting Dubai. So
Yes.
I was so happy and surprised when announced the winner during the event. But immediately I composed myself and I said that, why not me? Because as Lupita Nyong'o said, no matter
Yes.
where we come from, our dreams are valid. So I
Yes.
accepted and moved on.
Congratulations again for this award. You
Thank you so
spoke
much.
about the nursing profession was rarely, one of the categories, but here it was for your profession. That was. So, I just wanted to understand from you, nursing has overall, all over the world, is seen as a noble profession. Okay, but was it always that you wanted to become a nurse, and or was it by accident that you gotten into that kind of education? What was the thought process behind choosing nursing as the profession when you decided to go for the education?
I am so passionate about community work. I'm so passionate about helping people. Even before I
Yes.
became a nurse, even as a child, helping the sick, helping the poor, helping anyone who needs help. Being, I can say, a good student in school, helping even my fellow pupils in primary school, even in university, for helping others to understand what I know. So
Mhm,
I
mhm,
think when I now finished my high school and I was to look for a career, I
mhm,
knew
mhm.
I will be a nurse because nursing is what matches my character of being
Yes,
helpful to others.
to others. Yeah, you just
Yeah.
spoke about you are a good student in school. How
Yes.
supportive was your family? What's your family's role? You at one talk you have spoken about you were the youngest child in the family.
Yes.
So how supportive has your family been throughout your academic as well as now your professional career? and now you're becoming a celebrity.
I am from a polygamous family. My father had 19 children.
Okay.
I am the last born from my mom's side. My mom is the first wife, so I'm the
Okay.
ninth born of my
Okay.
mom.
Okay.
So I was the only girl out of my father's 19 children who was taken to school. I can say that I was not any unique from my other sisters. I was just lucky to be born to my parents when they have started realizing importance of taking children to school. They have already
Mm.
taken like two boys who are before me to school, but my father said there is no way that a girl should be taken to school. So my mother
Mm.
insisted, this is the last born. We have enough children who are taking after the animals and everything. So I landed in school, you know, and then I was good in school.
Okay.
I was among the best performing students,
Mm.
even from primary level. So
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
I'm among the best performing student way from primary school. I think from like class 3 until class 8, I was in position
Okay.
1. I
Oh,
was like
okay.
the index 2. I was the best
Okay.
girl in my then constituency, the first girl in 2004 when I did my KCPE. I later joined a high
Mm.
school in Moi Girls Marsabit.
Okay.
I was among the
Okay.
top 3 when I finished, and then later I joined the university. So my family has been so supportive, especially my mother has been my pillar because I was to be married over the age of 14, but my teachers, my brothers, and my mother saved me. Even now that I'm celebrity and I've won this global award, they are very supportive. I am a
Good.
mother of
Good.
2. As we speak, my old mother, who is like 84 years old, is the one taking care of my kids to allow me
Okay.
go throughout the
Wow.
world.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's real blessing. You have also spoken about the community. You have passion for helping the community, community development.
Yes.
Where did you get, when I was reading about you, when did you really get that strong feeling that you needed to do something about, fight against certain social evils like FGM that you have spoken about? When did you start getting that, feeling in your mind that you needed to do something about it yourself?
You know, something like female genital mutilation is culture in our
Yes.
place. I can clearly say that we are not forced to. Sometimes even we, the girls, actually cry for it because your
Oh,
colleagues, your peers are going through. It's a passage, in life that you are moving from this to this. Everyone is undergoing FGM. So I was not forced, but I underwent the FGM at the age of 12. We did not know the danger
Apre.
of it by then. So after joining the nursing school, what I saw in the maternity was traumatizing. You know, these women who have undergone, especially these young girls who have undergone female genital mutilation, really struggle to give birth. Some of them even
Okay,
lose the
okay,
babies. You know, sometimes even the mothers die due to the difficult labor and delivery.
okay.
So this is the point. This point, I say that I have to do something. I have to talk to both men and women in my society to tell them the dangers of female genital mutilation and early marriages. So that is where my passion came from.
Which nursing school did you go to? As in, where did you complete your nursing education?
It's called Kenya Methodist University. That is
Okay,
where
okay.
I did my Bachelor of Science degree in nursing.
So when you started this, educating people, making them aware about this, how receptive was the society, people around you, to this, idea that whatever they have been doing, some of these traditions, they probably are something that they should give up on. How receptive were they at that time, and how hopeful are you now that you've been doing this for several years now? How receptive is the society around you today?
The good thing is that the fight against female genital mutilation is not just by me, it's by the entire country as Kenya.
Yes,
The
yes,
government is
yes,
really fighting, including our immediate
yes.
former president, President Uhuru Kenyatta, was saying that
Yes.
he's hoping FGM to come to an end by end of 2022. And we are at the
Okay.
end of 2022. We are not seeing the end of it because, this is a culture which is deep rooted in people's practices. As for me, as a champion against this harmful cultural practice, it's not easy to convince people. Sometimes you're in a gathering trying to tell people the harm of FGM and everything, and so you get very funny comments even from the mothers themselves. Someone is telling you that I underwent FGM and I have 10 children with no problem, But sometimes you have to explain to them the effect of it. And my strategy is not just talking to the women and girls. Instead, we are involving men. Men involvement is very important and boys involvement. We are talking about these topics even in schools, in primary schools, in secondary schools, both boys and girls. Because the main problem is that when you tell a mother, please make sure your girl does not undergo FGM, she will tell you who will marry her.
Okay,
So
okay.
now we have to convince even the boys, the future husbands, it's okay to marry uncircumcised girls.
No, you spoke just about, teaching, starting them, familiarizing with the modern concepts, even right from the school level. You yourself you yourself have started a school. When did you think about it, and what are the, things that you're currently doing? I read that you have a unique experiment, in fact, in the school where you teach, not just the children, but their parents also in the afternoons. So can you talk a little bit about, why you thought of, opening a school, and what are the different activities today you are doing over there?
So my passion for education started way back in primary school.
Yes.
When I was competing even with the boys, sometimes it's not easy for the girls to be competing in a boys' school. So I faced a lot of challenges leading the classroom because
Oh,
boys can
yeah.
ask like, how can a girl defeat us? So that strengthened me and made me believe that, we are equal. Despite the fact
Yes.
that you are boys and I'm a girl, we have all brains.
Correct,
So
correct.
it made me work really hard. And as a graduate from my place, I discovered that it has really helped me because I was able to get a good job. I was able to see so much opportunities in this world that I couldn't have been able to know if I'm not educated, because at least I'm able to read and write. I can tell my story to the world. So I decided to do mentorship program, sanitary pad donations to keep girls in schools,
Yes.
campaigning against this early marriage, female genital mutilation to keep girls in the schools. I realized that this whole thing that I'm doing is the background is education. So I
Yes.
thought of coming up with a lasting solution. Uh, then I started a school. So when I was
So,
beginning this school, my idea was not to have a big school by then. I just
okay.
dared to dream. Actually, Dare to Dream is the slogan for my school. The school is called Corby
Oh,
Pioneer Academy. I told my brother, my father is late now. I told my brother that, please, bro, give me a portion of our compound so that I can start a nursery school, pre-primary school. This is because personally, I've never had an opportunity to go to a nursery school because we are from pastoralist communities. Our parents, our families move from one place to another in search of pasture and water for their livestock. So there is no that luxury of taking kids to school while they're still very young. I wanted to bridge that gap. So after building
okay.
a semi-permanent structure of the classroom, in 2018, we started the school. In 2019, I won a Global Citizen Award, a very tough competition, just like this Aster Guardian Global Nursing Award. We applied thousands of us globally. I made it to top 10, and then I became the winner of Global Citizen Award People's Choice in New York. I won
Okay.
also some amount of money, which helped me to upgrade my school now. I had some
Okay.
few permanent structures of the class. So I decided to do a very unique style of teaching where the children come to school in the morning. In the afternoon, the parents, especially the mothers, come to the same school for the adult learning center. What encouraged me to do this is that in Kenya, we have a system called competency-based curriculum. where children are, no, the parents are expected to be taking part in the education of their children. Like 70% of it is expected to come from the parents. But you can imagine these parents who does not even know how to read and write, how will they be able to help the children with the
The
homework?
children.
Because like over 7% of the parents of the kids that come to my school are illiterate. Literally, they have never seen a classroom. So I said, let me make it now education for all. So the parents come in the afternoon, the kids come in the morning. We make it enjoyable, because actually the homework that is given to the baby in the morning is given to the mother, because they're at the same level.
Oh,
They're
okay.
literally learning how to read and write. So when they go home, they are both doing assignment now. So you find out that actually the 4-year-old, 5-year-old girl or boy is the one who is helping the mother, who is
Or it's
helping
the
the
other way
mother
around.
to hold a pen and write A, B, C, D. They are
Okay.
literally learning together. So these encouraged these women to realize the importance of education. They are saying, wow, this little baby is teaching me something. This is the power of education. So they have started bringing more children to schools, and they are not leaving the girls behind anymore.
Was there any resistance from the parents that they themselves did not want to come and sit in the class, probably leaving their work aside or leaving their rest time aside? Was there
So
any resistance initially?
at the beginning, it was not easy, because people are busy. These are the rural village women. They have no house helps. They have so many children with no help.
Yes.
These are
Yes.
pastoralist communities. Sometimes these women even take care after the animals, carrying babies on their back. We started with a few, like 20,
Okay.
but now
Okay.
these 20 women encourage the rest. These women,
Hmm.
they could not even be able to trace the number, like the contact of their husbands, their children from the phone. You could walk around looking for an educated person to help you trace the name or the contact of your husband. But now the
Okay.
women that have come to the school, they can write messages. When they are selling something, they can write for themselves on a book somewhere. So these really encourage them. And then I like sharing the videos of these women online on my social media handles. It really encouraged and motivated. We graduated some
Yes.
of them. These women can even have certificates. So like it was really encouraging and everyone liked it. And now the men are insisting that they want to have the sessions in the evening.
And I want to understand now that you have won the award, is that helping you, or will that be helping you in your endeavor to, working towards a social cause in your educational activities? How is that helping you now, the status that you have gained now with this global award?
At the beginning, I said that when I started the school, I just started in my father's compound. The school is literally next to
Yes.
my mother's house. But after winning this prestigious award, I went back home again. I love celebrating every milestones in my village. Even online, when you check under my name, you can see
Yes.
homecoming ceremony, homecoming, my graduation
Yes.
ceremony. I take everything back home to celebrate with my people. So when I
Yes.
came back with the trophy, the whole village were on the road, celebrating and
Yes.
feeling appreciated that their village name was mentioned on the global platform. So the
Yes.
community gave me a very big piece of land. They told
Mm.
me now, you are global, this school need to grow better. We have given you like 10 acres of land. You can build your
Oh,
school there. So I am
wow.
currently building the school. I have like 5 classrooms so far. So in
Oh.
Kenya, we have from grade 1 to grade 8. So I am planning to build the entire school in the new place, and the other one, the
Okay.
former one, to remain to be the pre-primary school.
Pre-primary school. Wow.
Yes,
Good, good.
it's a very great opportunity for the Aster Guardian Award. Money has really helped me, and it's helping the
So,
community.
where exactly are you utilizing these funds that are now becoming available because of the award? Where exactly you will be utilizing these funds?
To build the school, And if possible, or I'm sure, building a school and it's in a very remote area, even
Yes,
getting
yes,
building materials is not easy. I have to
yes.
transport it way back from Nairobi. If you check online, I am on almost Kenya-Ethiopia border. My
Okay,
village is really far from the capital city
okay.
of Kenya.
Capital.
So I am trying as much as possible to make the school so that we accommodate more deserving kids in the school.
How is your, central government, your government supportive? How supportive is it to you and people like you who are working towards this cause? Now that you have won the award, do you see any difference in, how people look at you? Has the perception of the government also changed?
I work in the county government as a nurse. So, as a staff, you are not allowed out there to meet the county president like every time. You have to work. Your business is to work
Okay,
for the government. So when
okay.
I won the award, the first call that I received from Kenya was from my governor,
Oh,
Mohammed Ali. He
oh,
called me. I did not know. I didn't have his number, so I did not know. I just saw a Kenyan number calling. He said, Qabale, how are you? This is your governor. I was shocked.
oh.
Like, governor calling me? So, and then on arrival in Kenya, when we were going back to Kenya, I
Mhm.
received a heroic welcome from the
Mm,
entire Ministry of Health, from the county government of Marsabit, from the nurses from all the hospitals in Nairobi. I
mm,
had a very good welcome. And the same day I won in Dubai, there
mm,
was a press release by the Minister of Health then, called Kagwe. He
mm.
had to write, I had to read to the press that Kenyan nurse has won global award, and then it was all over televisions, all over the
Yes,
newspapers. And then when
yes.
I went back to the county government actually promoted me from my previous position to a new position now. I'm the county disease surveillance coordinator.
Okay.
Generally, I'm getting good recognition. And then in 20th of October, usually Kenya celebrate Heroes Day. In Swahili, it's
Yes.
called Mashujaa Day. So this year,
Okay.
I was one of the heroines celebrated by new Kenyan President, Dr. William Samoei Ruto. So
Okay.
generally, I'm getting very much recognition.
Coming back to your occupation, the profession that you spoke about, what do you see as the challenges that nursing profession has today? And what do you have, what do you think that, governments of different countries do to ensure that, their nurses also are taken good care of, who take care of the patients?
During the award ceremony in Dubai, yes, Dubai, the hashtag was care for caregivers. That was a really
Okay.
nice one because nurses, we usually take care of the patients, but who take care of us? Yeah,
Yes.
as now the world is even focusing about mental health and all this, sometimes you find out that some nurses have a lot of issues. You have no one to share with, especially the women, and that nurses, women are so many in the nursing career. You have family issues, and then you are having a lot of work at workstation. It can be so challenging. And also as nurses, most of the time, we feel like we are unsung heroes. We are paid
Mhm.
less. I think that's all over.
Mhm.
So the challenges that is there among the nurses, especially maybe even in India and even in Africa, is that there is a lot of brain drain. This is due to people are looking for greener pastures for sure.
Yes.
So if you
Yes.
can find somewhere that you are paid well, why don't you live? So you
Correct.
find out that you even end up having shortages in your own countries. Nurses are working in different other places. So I think
Mhm.
I urge even the government, even the private sectors, to be paying
Mhm.
nurses well, and then to get recognition like this Aster Guardian
Yes.
Global Nursing Award is one of the best things that ever happened to nurses globally. A
Mhm.
nurse working in a very small hospital in the interior part of Kenya, who never
Mhm.
thought that could be the world best nurse. So this
Yes.
kind of opportunities is now helping us, and giving nurses voices all over.
Anna, you have at one of the interviews spoken about, your education is everything for you. That has
Yeah,
given you this current stature that you have. There was a poem that you had sung at one of these places, which spoke about girl child education. Can we close this conversation? Is it possible for you? It's a request. Can you sing two lines of that and we will close this conversation? It's a
yeah.
request.
I love the poem, and it's in Swahili. I don't know it in English. It's in Swahili. It's a very informative line. We were taught way back in primary school. We used to sing even for during the Parents' Day. And then there
Yes.
is the one in my own language, and it has a very good message that it says, like, in generally, what it means is that education will open your mind. Education will
Mm,
open your ears. Education will
mm.
lift you from zero to be from zero to hero, like my story. And we
Okay.
say that
Yes.
education is for all. If you have not gotten an opportunity to get education as a child, even as an old person, you can still get an education. So it goes like,
Yes.
Kenya na mantana ifsembu give kalamu masomo sida barte demi somi gumbaro barwate koru baradi nami afankani mbene balaulende mingene. That is in my mother tongue. Then in Swahili, maisha siku hizi ni maisha ya elimu. Elimu ni mwangaza kwa dunia hii sasa. Kwa hivyo tushiriki, tuendeshe somo mbele. Thank you.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot. And nice talking to you. Thanks for coming to India. And it was really a great conversation. So
Thank you so
thanks to
much.
you. And also thank you, the Aster team, Sri Hari and Zinab. Thanks a lot.